Hello there, and did somebody say gamble? The first match day since the transfer window is shut, and a lot of draws and gambling has been going on. And the first match we have here is Raed versus Liverpool. A, I am slightly ill, so my voice can be fucked for the stream. And B, there might be some background noise, which I apologise for. Oh, I just took some Sudafed and I can feel it in the back of my throat. It's like, oh. Right, so let's focus on the FFL. So we've got Liverpool versus Raed. Raed 11th, Liverpool 7th. Last time these two teams played, Liverpool thrashed Raed 5-0. Raed took part in the gamble and they won Roberto Carlos, who'd been there for Roach. Good left back player there. The team remains unchanged from their 3-1 win over the previous league leaders Dortmund. Carwin didn't take part in the gamble, and his team remains unchanged from the 2-1 win over Banfield in the last match day.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here we go for the first game of the stream. Just sorting out the links and shit. First Nangolo and plays it to Falcao. Falcao just to put the ball in, but Moyes heads it away. It's Casemiro with an early goal. I was changing the song on my Spotify. I don't think anything's going to come of that. But it's a very early goal for Raed, and Casemiro once again grabs his fourth of the season. The ball goes up in the air. Balls to someone, Casemiro spanks it past Ederson, top corner, and Casemiro with another absolute banger of a goal. Only scores crackers, Casemiro, as proven there. And Roach looking to get revenge on his fellow Welshman and fellow Liverpool fan. We got Mane now pushing forward with the ball, puts the ball in, and it's headed by Godin. Chris will pick the ball up though. It's a Salah. Finds Andy Robertson. Good tap from Nangolo in there. Falcao finds Isco. Isco is back to Nangolo. Falcao to Icardi. Nangolo tries to place the ball through to Cuadrado, but they knew he was going to get there and clear it away. Roberto Carlos. Puts the ball in, Icardi heads it to Cuadrado. Goes back to Roberto Carlos, he gets tagged by Salah. Carlos keeps the ball. Carlos is 5'6", that's why he looks so tiny. Much like last week, as I said when I introduced the Legends into the league, the Legends going to look nothing like what they actually look like, so deal with it. I think Casemiro heads it on to Bellerin. Casemiro plays it to Cuadrado, and it's Roberto Carlos. Gets taken by Danilo and there's a throw-in. Carlos will throw the ball to Casemiro. Falcao back to Casemiro. Falcao will turn. Finds Nangolo. Goes back. Oh, it's a heavy touch from Nangolo. And Liverpool clear up. Robertson to Moyes. Firmino gets tackled by Casemiro, who's had a hell of a game already so far, only 20 minutes in. Now got Bedouin on the ball, puts the ball in. Van Dijk heads it away. Guardiola pick up though. With Osada, but Edison's going to keep it in play. Excuse me. Casemiro to Isco. Good tap from Busquets and Kovacic fit the ball on head of Salah. Firmino. Kovacic. Mahrez. David Wilson. Mane. Puts the ball in and Godin heads it away. And it was most to sure. Takes his first time, but I'll keep it down. Buffon keeps it to Godin. Manelas heads it along to Casemiro. Cuadrado. Icardi, Cuadrado, Carlos. Carlos finds Costa. Costa Icardi, sorry. And he's fouled out back post and he just couldn't get anything on it. Bedouin. Good one there, but he's swamped by 4 Liverpool defenders. Carlos somehow wins that header and it's Cuadrado. It's just wide. Carlos heads it to Isco, plays it, or lays it off to Cuadrado. That's why I take it first time, but just couldn't keep on target. Danilo. With Anfield to find Salah. Kovacic. Good turn from Firmino. Mahrez. Back to Firmino, who will shoot, and it's blocked by Godin. There's a Cardi now for Raed, Cuadrado. Isco, Cuadrado, Carlos. Carlos got space here as well. But Carlos puts a good ball in, and Van Dijk's there to hit it away. Salah. Busquets. Kovacic. Busquets. Firmino. Mane. Lays off to Wilson. Inside to Mahrez. Mane. Back to Mahrez. Good tackle and it's Busquets who wins the ball, or retains the ball. Salah to Danilo, puts the ball in deep. It's Mane. Bedouin throws himself at it and gets something on it. The corner for Liverpool. A bit short. Kovacic. Take a by Isco. Mane. Busquets. Kovacic. Godin is there to read it and hit it away. Righto. Good ball to Icardi. Got Falcao with him as well, and Cuadrado's making a way into the box too. But he's lost the ball, only ball. I would have I was giving the ball away good to Isco here. And it's Icardi and Waterfield's tackles and clears, and that's the end of the first half. Good half. For both teams, really. But our Raed's getting the early goal, putting a bit of pressure and a bit of shock into the Liverpool team, I think. And Liverpool kicks off it in the second half. Mane to Firmino. Finds Salah. Kovacic. Busquets to Firmino. Firmino finds Kovacic and it's a good save by Buffon. Kovacic didn't care a lot on it, but still enough to trouble Buffon. Buffon tips it one for a corner. Another short corner for Liverpool. Kovacic gets tackled by Nainggolan. Nainggolan finds Icardi, finds Falcao. Isco. Manelas to Casemiro, gets tackled by Kovacic. And Salah's got a bit of space here. Mane, back to Salah. Salah shoots and it's off the post and Firmino puts the rebound in. Firmino scores his 7th of the season, I think. He scored a few. Firmino gets on the score sheet again. He scored last week. He scored here. It's unfortunate really for our Raed because they've been not dominating as such, but they've, I think, been on top just in this game. But Liverpool doing well to, well, Firmino doing well, I should say, in the first to react after the ball hit the post. So a counter attack from Liverpool. And it ends up with them scoring the goal and getting back into the game at 1-1. But are we looking to get an easy reply if Isco putting the ball in, going off Busquets and Edson has to tip over for a corner. Roberto Carlos on the corner. Finds Firmino. I think Godin's going to get onto it, but Firmino heads it away. It's another corner. We've got Falcao coming off for Timo Werner. Kovacic coming off for Telemans, it looks like. Obviously Werner scored 2 in his last game against Dortmund, so surprised he didn't get the nod above. Oh, it's Werner at the back post, that's what I'm speaking about him. Yeah, I'm surprised Timo Werner didn't get the nod ahead of Falcao, considering he scored 2 in his last game. So I'm sure Roach just got something planned for both of them. Maybe sees Timo as a super sub as such. After Werner did get 2 goals off the bench in the last game against Dortmund. But it's Telemans now for Liverpool, played with Firmino. Firmino lay off to Busquets, entire to Firmino, Telemans, Salah, Telemans. Finds Firmino. And he dances his way in his Buffon and it's Mane. And it's 2 fortunate goals for Liverpool, I must say. And Mane is off to celebrate Jurgen Klopp. Nino tackles him down. It's 2 very unfortunate goals for our Raed. This one a deflection, well, not a deflection, a rebound goal from the save from Buffon. Mane's just in the right place at the right time just to tap it past Buffon to make it 2-1 to Liverpool. Half hour or so left to play. See if our Raed gonna get back into it. And Golden. Finds Bellerin back to Nangolan. Good touch there, and his balls come in. Edison's had to punch it away. Carlos trying to get to the ball, but Salah gets to the ball ahead of him. And they are trying to find Salah, but Carlos just outpaces him. Oh, but Carlos giving the ball away there, but Firmino gave it back to him. But Carlos is dispossessed by Salah. Mane to Firmino. Mane now. Busquets back to Mane, and it's Mahrez. It's off the post again. Liverpool have been very critical in the final thirds. A few inches though, this time denying them. It's Cuadrado pushing forward for our Raed. Back to Carlos who put the ball in, and it's Van Dijk heads it away again. Danilo. Mahrez. Van Dijk. Woodeveld. Robertson to Busquets. Robertson back to Busquets. Mane. Busquets. Mane. Mane didn't put the ball in, and it's Telemans, and it's wide. So it's a good play there from Liverpool. Good ball in. Telemans unlucky there not to make it free. Payet's coming for Cuadrado for our Raed, and Liverpool made us up as well. It's Fabinho one for Mahrez. Godin, Mendes. Bellerin finds Werner. Werner's got a bit of space here. There's people queuing in the box, and like Cardi tried to get on there, but it's headed away. Danilo. Isco to Nangolan. Werner to Nangolan. Payet to Icardi. It's a good save for Madison. Timo Werner puts the ball in, or he shoots Timo Werner. And it's straight Edison. I think he might have been hoping for some kind of rebound or something, but it wasn't to be. Mane keeps the ball in. Fabinho back to Mane. Good turn there for Mane. Robertson, Mane, but Bellerin. Ball falls to him, but he just kicks out of play. Trying to play the ball down the line. We've got Draxler coming off and then going for the final substitution for Raed.
Number 23, Julian Draxler.
Firmino shoots, and Buffon will see it go past the post. We've got this fourth final substitution. We've got Lucas Moore coming off for Mane.
To be replaced by number 27, Lucas.
Godin plays the ball, fantastic ball to Werner. Bellerin. Casemiro tries to find Payet, but not meant to be this time. As he gets the ball forwards, Firmino finds Carlos, Casemiro, Isco, Payet, Icardi. Timo Werner twice is being knocked away by Liverpool. Firmino finds Fabinho, finds Lucas Moura. He's got space ahead of him. He's left, man, that's there for chips. And it's Firmino just to kill the game off, but the ball's gone out and over. I think that should be a game for Liverpool. That was a terrible shot from Firmino. Buffon with the goal kick, finds Salah. Surely not going to make it free here. No, not Carlos has done well to get back there. But it's a 2-1 win to Liverpool. Unfortunate loss, I think, for Raed. They deserve to get something out of this game. But Liverpool taking chances when they got them. And the goals from Mane and Firmino to carry them to the 2-1 victory here today. Falcao an 8.3, but Mane gets man of the match for 9.0. Carlos got 7.9. To be fair play to Carlos. Made good on his debut. I'll be keeping a track on all the new legends today, and some other players that aren't legends that are also new to some teams. And we'll be seeing one actually next, as we see Wimbledon face Roma. Charlie versus Sod. Oh. Wimbledon are currently in 10th, Roma in 13th of all places, and last time these two teams played, Wimbledon would face a 2-1 win. So I'm sure Charlie would like his boys to repeat the same here. These two of the teams to have two legends in the team actually. Wimbledon's got a new keeper in goal. They got Ike Casillas and Costa's coming for Balotelli. Casillas is the throwback Casillas in our team, so not current Casillas. So he should be a boss to in goal with her. Don't know why the thing shows Labour's line was 4-5-1 and they're 4-4-2, but and Sod's got New keeper in Chesney and a new legend in Pavel Nedved out on the left. To work with for one in the middle. And it's the 3-2-1-3-1, I guess. That Sod used early in the season actually. Let's refer back to it. Get as many players as he can into the team that he wants. And we keep him in the second game. Should be an interesting game, because I think Sod's formation last time worked for him. We should see how it works here. Roma hoping to not follow the similar pattern, so they've lost the last 2 games 4-1. Hoping they're gonna not lose 4-1 here. Wimbledon with a 3-1 loss coming to this game against Ohod. Jonas gets an early shot there, comes off Otamendi. Got an early corner here for Roma, which Mertens will put in. De Bruyne heads it away. Mbappe picks the ball up, finds Mertens. Good turn inside, but Insigne is there to intercept. Crespo to Costa. And Crespo and Costa could be a deadly strike force if they can get some chemistry going. That's a fantastic ball to find. Carvajal puts the ball in, but Costa can't get onto it. And Szczesny, who used to be at my boys Napoli, traded him for Perrin because I wasn't using Szczesny, because obviously Jono Black's my #1 keeper and will be unless he gets sent off in the game or injured. I was like, yeah, sure, you can have Szczesny. So we'll see how he performs actually today. Ilamendi will look to find Insigne, but Socrates stays to intercept, finds Martinez. Crespo intercepts the ball though. And Crespo will find Costa, back to Crespo, who shoots, and it's a good save from Szczesny. Charlie looking to see how the Costa Crespo combination will pair up or work out after the Balotelli Crespo one didn't exactly work out. The Vasquez and Ilamendi keep the places in the team, so obviously they performed well in Charlie's eyes. Mertens finds Jonas, finds Mbappe, finds for one, back to Mbappe, and he shoots and it's come off Bong. Was cleared out for a throw-in. Mbappe finds for one. Finds Mbappe, shoots, there's a good save from Casillas. Partly tries to hit it back, but Ilamendi stays, intercepts and finds Vasquez. Carvajal goes by Nedved, but Nedved will win the ball back. Tedesco, Jonas inside to Mertens. It's a great touch past the defender, and Mertens is one-on-one to keeper in. It's a fantastic save from Casillas. What a save that was. Off his shoulder, but it was enough. Casillas showing Charlie what he can do in goal. Mertens for the short corner, and Carvalho here's away to Vasquez. Crespo. Diego Costa. Otamendi goes out wide to find Insigne, but Socrates there to head it away. Mbappe, Mertens. Partly. Mertens shoots, and it's a good save from Casillas. Casillas has been definitely tested so far already and doing well though. Nedved finds Jonas, who finds for one, back to Jonas. Mertens. Nedved. Good block from Carvajal. And Chiellini will clear the ball down the field. Martinez heads it to Tedesco though. Partly. So for one. Nedved. Who's offside. Very good half, or good half hour for Roma. They were putting a lot of pressure on Wimbledon, and it continues to show here as Roma win the ball. For one finds Tedesco, who will find for one again. Someone's Insigne fell down there. I think he got knocked off the ball, I think. Nedved finds Mertens. Tedesco back to for one. Vasquez there to intercept, and Ilamendi clears away. Martinez to Partly, Jonas, Mbappe to 4-1. Back to Partey. Tedesco. Partey. Jonas. Ball for the interception. It's Mbappe and it's one wide. It's an ambitious attempt from Mbappe, but can't keep on target. Signier, Ido and Mendy. So 2 for the interception, Partey to 4-1. Tedesco. Partey. 4-1. Partey. Mertens. Mbappe. Good tap from De Bruyne there. Jonas wins the ball back and shoots, and it's a catch from Casillas. And yeah, Casillas definitely showing Charlie what he can do between the sticks. Tedesco to Nedved. Pace will try to find, that's a good ball there, good idea for Mertens, but Bong read it well. It's cleared away by De Bruyne. And I think Wimbledon's want it to be half time so they can regroup and try to get back into this game, or try to get into the game really. They never really get out the blocks. Roma been all out really, and it's been a very good defensive show from Wimbledon so far. Crespo finds Bong, back to Crespo, back to Insigne to Bong. Insigne finds Bong, Bong pushes the ball in, Martinez heads it away, and that is half time. It's been really a very one-sided affair so far. Wimbledon having a lot of trouble getting into this game. Roma just purely dominating really. Crespo's only possibly getting a shot for Wimbledon against Chesney. And while both these teams have new keepers, Charlie's seen what Casillas can do, but still hasn't really seen what Chesney can do. De Bruyne wins the ball in the air there, and it's like Wimbledon can actually get something going here. Ido and Mendy goes wide to find Carvajal. Costa to Vasquez. He keeps the ball, finds Carvajal. Ball in, and Martinez heads it away. Mertens to Jonas, back to Mertens. Jonas, for 1. Tedesco. Partey will find Mbappe. And it's Jonas who tries to put the ball in, but it's come with Chiellini. And Carvajal will keep it in just. Otamendi. De Bruyne. No, it's Otamendi, sorry. Carvajal. Otamendi. Gets fouled by Jonas there, and it's a free kick to Wimbledon. Otamendi finds Costa. Good turn from De Bruyne, it's Crespo to De Bruyne. Ball. Insigne. Oh, Socrates with a good tackle there. Martinez, Thomas Partey. Tedesco. Martinez. Vasquez. Bong with a good interception there. Mendy finds Vasquez, Carvajal, Vasquez. Fon gets the ball off the Partey. I think he got fouled there, but referee says play on. I've got like a tickle with my throat, that's why I keep coughing, and I apologise for that. Carvajal. Vasquez, good turn there from Vasquez. He's going to get the ball off to Costa. He plays it back to Mendy, and it's De Bruyne at the back post. And against the runner play really, let's be honest. Wimbledon score, and it's a lucky goal for Charlie, but I'm sure he'll take it. Mendy shoots, it come off Partey I think, and De Bruyne's at back post by himself. Well, not by himself, but De Bruyne's at back post. Gets out of the defender and puts it into a gaping goal really. Let's see if we can get back into this. Mbappe finds Jonas. Long as well to hassle Jonas and they clear the ball away Wimbledon. Martinez to for one. Tedesco. Left foot. Mertens. Tedesco. Jonas shoots and it's just wide. Both teams looking to make a sub here. It's a great shot from Jonas and Casillas was actually rooted to the spot. That's not far at all. So we've got David Silva coming on for Ilva Mendy and Lavezzi coming on for Jonas. Tedesco finds Party. Tedesco to Lavezzi. Nedved puts the ball in deep, but Bong's there to head it away. Crespo heads it to Insigne and gets it back. Insigne now will find De Bruyne. Otamendi, Costa. It's Carvajal now. Comes off Barzagli. Tedesco to Party. For one. Finds Lavezzi. Lavezzi looking for Mertens, he's not going to get to him though. Chiellini. Pressured, and Otamendi's also pressured, and almost gave the ball away to Lavezzi. Costa battling in here, but Barzagli wins. Party. Mertens. Mbappe. Nedved. Just got it's Lavezzi. Lavezzi grabs his first goal of the league in his second appearance. I have to admit the Roma goal was definitely coming. They've peppered Casillas today, and Casillas done well to keep it until the 78th minute, I think it is, to keep it 1-1. Lavezzi, again, there was two experienced players here, Lavezzi and Casillas. Lavezzi just putting it out of Casillas' reach though. 79 minutes, sorry. So we've got 10 minutes left in this game. Who going to kick us off here? We remain 1-1 or someone's going to nab a win at the end. Carvajal. That was a tackle, a lunge from Tedesco, and he's going to get booked for that. Just kind of lunged at Carvajal there, nowhere near the ball. Nedved's going off for Felipe Anderson, obviously. Nedved hasn't done well. I mean, done much in this game. De Bruyne puts the ball in and forward heads it away. Lavezzi to Mertens. Socrates finds Felipe Anderson, who looks down the line, finds Mertens. Turns back. Mertens as well to almost get ahead of Carvajal, but partly Bong clears away. For one, heads it to Carvajal. Felipe Anderson. Thomas Partey. Felipe Anderson for one. Tedesco. Runs for one. Cool bit of space. He will shoot, and it's a good save from Casillas. Carvajal clears it away. Last minute substitution for Roma. Got Hulk coming on for Mbappe. Anderson finds Mertens. It's good help from Carvajal. Vasquez will play it so ultimately you clear away. Carvajal will keep it in. Costa to Carvajal. Back to Costa. Vasquez. Inside to David Silva. Costa to De Bruyne to Crespo. Sticking with Insigne, but the pass is just too hard. And that should be ending the game. Or will it? No, it won't. No, it will. I thought referee's going to let play go on, but yeah, stops it. There's a 1-1 draw here. I'm sure Charlie will take, so it won't. 11 shots to 3, says it already. CS was an absolute tanking goal. Man of the match will go to... running on 8. I think it's Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne with an 8.0. We'll take man of the match. As we move on to the next game. And in this next game we see Spence's Dortmund versus my lot, Napoli. Last time these two teams played, it was the most boring game it was a 0-0 draw, and it was a dead game really between us two. So some kind of excitement in this. Dortmund coming in with a 3-1 loss to Raed, and we're coming to, Napoli's my team. We're coming to this game off a 1-1 draw against America in the last game. We're currently sitting in 9th, Dortmund currently sitting in 3rd. Dortmund looking to win this and push back up to 1st. We're looking to get into the title hunt really, into some kind of chase for anyone really. Both these teams did obviously to buy a gamble, as did Spence and his team. So Dortmund got 1st, and they got Deco in the gamble, and I also got Spence also brought in Luka Jovic for Belletti. So Jovic making it good on his debut, along with Deco and Forsberg making a start as well. Out on the left bin, coming in for Lozano. And my lot, I managed to pull Laurent Blanc in my gamble draw, which I'll happy take. And I'm going to stick him in at CDM. I think Kubardi and Benassi were decent centre-back pairing, I should say. Also brought in Florenti, as I feel like Trippier has done okay. We'll see how Florenti gets on really in the game. Yet played a game for a while. But Laurent Blanc being 6'4" as well, hopefully should be a decent CDM for me. And if it goes wrong in this game, he might go back even further to centre back. Dortmund kick us off here with Luka Jovic on the ball now. He puts the ball into Deco, and Deco's really made an impact by hitting the post of a header. And I think a little bit of poo came out of there. Ferrati now puts the ball in again, and Kubardi somehow heads it away from Luka Jovic. Florenti finds Falvin, and it's Hamsik. Inside to Müller. Hamsik. Falvin. Guy takes a tackle, but Falvin wins the ball back straight away. Thomas Müller, and he's offside. Doing with the free kick after following the offside. And it's headed on, but it's going to be Benatia to pick up the loose ball. Head back to Oblak. Oblak will kick it out. Finds Gaia. Deco. Verratti. Michael to Deco. Michael. Tagged by Laurent Blanc, and he's set by Laurent Blanc. So. That's Quetta. Ball comes in. Hamsik whoever gets in the way. Müller finds hat 4 for Falvin. Müller. Higuain back to Müller. Laurent Blanc. Müller. Perisic. Perisic inside to Higuain. Laurent Blanc. Blanc will find Perisic. Goes round there, and Kepa has to punch the cross away. Jovic will find Forsberg, back to Jovic. He's got Incentio, and it's a great pass from Jovic to find Incentio. Is Tellez going to have to keep up with him here? Incentio turns him inside out though. But Benassi heads the cross away. Farfin heads it to Higuain, who takes a terrible touch. Guy to Deco. Deco finds Forsberg. Heavy touch and Blanc's there to intercept. Hamsik would kick the ball downfield to Higuain. It's a great header to Falvin actually. I was going to say puts the ball in, but Marquinhos there to intercept the ball, or intercept the cross. So Inti wins the header, but heads it straight to Deco. Forsberg. That's a great tackle from Florenzi, but not enough, and Forsberg got space here to put the ball in. Oh, Florenzi does well to track back and tackle him. It's a goal kick as well, fantastic play from Florenzi, I'll tell you that. Forsberg had ages and acres to put the ball in and didn't. Florenzi to Falvin now. Inside to Hamsik. Falvin finds Müller, who's onside this time. Puts the ball in and Aspelqueta heads it away. Finds Luka Jovic by himself. Deco. Jovic. Ferrati. Feigl. Deco. Blanc with a great tackle. Florenzi. Müller. And Perisic. Higuain. Hamsik to Falvin. Florenzi. Good turn from Falvin. And it's tackled by Ferrati and it's a throw into Napoli deep in Dortmund territory. And no one else has support him. Deco to Marquinhos. Changing the song in a moment. Ferrati. Gaia. Ferrati. Gaia to Forsberg. Renzi tackles him, but Forsberg gets the ball back. Jovic. Good tackle from Benatio. Forced to Ferrati though. Deco. And Zentio was shooting, he comes off Tellez and that's a corner. Deco in the corner, I think. Yep. Falvin heads it and Florenzi heads it away. Higuain dismisses it, but Falvin doesn't again. It's 2 kilometers than Falvin. Fran heads it to Ferrati. Feigl to Forsberg. Comes off Feigl, balls to Jovic. Good tackle from Blanc. Hamsik out wide to Tellez, who'll get it back. Müller. Good ball to Perisic if he can get to it. Can. Perisic. Tackled by Aspelqueta. And Ferrati helps him out there. Feigl out wide to Aspelqueta. Inside to Ferran. Aspelqueta again. Down the line finds Zentio. It's Deco. You're going to lose the ball out to Benatio. Hamsik. Out wide to Florenzi. The pool is open for Florenzi. You got acres here. People get into the box, and it's Kepa who punches it away. Blanc. The Blanc shoe. It doesn't later off to Perisic. Back to Blanc. Blanc will shoot, and he comes off Aspelqueta, and it's a corner for Napoli. I hope on Blanc will shoot actually. I'm intrigued to see how his shooting ability is. Falvin off the corner now. Blanc should be the favourite to go for Higuain, or Kepa comes out and punches away. Deco heads it along to Feigl, and that's the end of the first half. And I think this game is a little bit more entertaining than our first encounter. There's still no goals yet. 2 shots to 1, oh dear, maybe not. Napoli kicks off in the second half, and I'm hoping that my boys can sort their lives out and actually do something in this half. It'd be nice. Lozano's gone for Forsberg at half time. Falvin. Müller. One straight into Marquinhos. Gaia to Lozano. Feigl. Jovic. Deco. Jovic. Bray. Aspelqueta. Down the line to find Incentio, but Tellez there does enough to force Incentio to take every touch and force him out of play. Oblak to goal kick. Finds Falvin. Higuain to Müller. That's Higuain. Hamsik. Good ball to Falvin. And it's going to be a corner to Napoli. Let's see if we can aim for someone that's in a blue shirt this time. Falvin, that'd be nice. It's Higuain, and it's a fantastic save from Kepa. That's straight from the training ground now. It's near post. Near post one from Higuain. And Kepa with a great save, proving why, in my opinion, best keeper in the league. Another corner, and it's missed by everyone. Spinati who tried to head it on, but couldn't get to it. Figo pick up the loose corner ball. Let's put it inside to Deco. Finds Figo. Jovic. Figo, back to Jovic. Deco. Cavalli with a great tackle. Hamsik. Finds Higuain. Falvin. Perisic. Back to Blanc. Müller. Falvin. Hamsik. Good turn from Perisic. Ball comes in. And it's Müller! It's Müller! Müller with his first goal in the league and his first goal for me as well. Proving why I made a fantastic shot by swapping Müller for Son. My Son's done well for me, I have to admit, but I needed someone in that cam role. And while Rodrigo is a fantastic player for me and he scored a few goals this season, he's not a cam player, he's a striker. And Müller, with a fantastic header there past Kepa, grabs a goal. And there's actually my guys have scored a goal, which I'm more than happy with. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Jovic. Good ball to find Lozano, who's going to keep it just in. Comes off Florenzi though. Hamsik to Florenzi. Falvin. Hamsik. Higuain to Müller. Back to Higuain, support ball to Perisic though. And Zenzio. Jovic. Deco. Jovic. Good block from Benatia. Jovic gets the ball back though. Finds Zenzio, who finds Ferrati, and it's Figo, and it's Deco. It's a great save from Oblak. And Florenzi keeps it just inside for a throw-in. Both teams making a sub here. Got Arthur coming on for Weigl. Got Falvin going off for Pedinho. Lozano with the throw-in. Finds Deco. I apologise again for the DIY going outside. Throw-in to Dortmund. Lozano to Gaia. Deco finds no one, it's just been blocked. I think it was... Not sure it was before. It's off on the ball now, and it's Incenzio who shoots, and it's a simple catch for Black really. Look back, we kick the ball out. I need to find Ferrati though, it's a poor kick out. Arthur, Jovic. Shoots, and it's a great save from Oblak. Great shot from Jovic, and it's another substitution for both teams coming up. We've got Coutinho in for Ferrati. Sticker puts the corner in, it's going to be Oblak's ball. And Gostekas on for Müller. Fran fouls Oblak there. Thomas Müller grabs his first goal and then gets subbed off. Gosteka, good header, finds Hamsik. Pedinho, Florenzi. Gosteka. Pedinho, not going to get the ball with Coutinho. Mosses him out. Marquinhos, Gaia, Coutinho. Deco. Trying to find Jovic and does. And he retains the ball and finds Gaia, who finds Lozano. He's got space ahead of him, Lozano. Puts the ball in, but it should be easy clearance for Tez, and it is. It's forced to Pedinho as well. Gosteka to Higuain. Pedinho. Florenzi, Gosteka, Hamsik. Pedinho. Hamsik, Gosteka. Blanc, Gosteka, Blanc. Finds Gosteka. Gets tackled by Incenzio after keeping the ball for a while. Deco finds Jorginho, Jovic. Incenzio inside by Kabadi, Blanc. Loses the ball out to Deco. Jorginho tries to find Asano, but Florenzi's there to read it and clear it up. Amsic, Benatia, Kabadi, Benatia, Blanc. Teles, Blanc, Teles. Perisic and Napoli are going to play possession here. I said that and that's for credit, this possesses Perisic. Jovic, great turn there and plays it to Jorginho, Deco. Deco still got the ball. Benatia with a good block on the pass. Westeka to Perisic, Higuain. Westeka gets tackled by Jorginho. And Zenzio back to Aspacueta. Both finding Zenzio and Zenzio puts the ball in, All Black punches it away. Westeka wins the ball, Teles, Kabadi. Teles, just possession here for Napoli. And it's a fucking win for Napoli, about time boys. It's only a 1-0 win, but a win is a win in my book, and considering we haven't won in like 3 or 4 games, that pushes up the leaderboard a little bit in a tight game here against Dortmund. Thomas Müller showing his worth by grabbing a goal. Man of the match will go to Thomas Müller for an 8.0. Shows what you can do when he's given a bit of game time. And now we got Scott's Rionegro against Carl's Real Madrid. Fourth place, Rionegro versus second place Madrid. Rionegro have been a good run of form recently, so we'll see how they get on here against second place Real Madrid. Looking at where I'm going to potentially end up in the league, and I'm not going to go up so far, it seems. On results and stuff. Neither of these teams took part in the gamble. I'm going to show you their lines in a sec. So Rionegro, Lacazette's back in the team after being out of injury, and will take Saha's place up front with Luis Suarez. With the team unchanged from their 2-0 win over Bray Wanderers last match day. Madrid coming in off a 1-1 draw against Manchester United. Same team that played in that game. Carl was on the fence about whether to gamble or not. Scott said he wasn't interested. Didn't see the point, or didn't see the risk, I should say. And we're going to go kick us off here in game 4 or 7. We'll just over to find Savic, Rashford with an interception, Sanchez, Walker, Sterling, Gundogan, Ozil, Ramsey. Lucas Hernandez tried to find Rashford, but the ball was just football. The pass is just a bit too hard there. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Courtois to Ramos. Nardo to Coman. Walker intercepts. Sterling. Bale. Good turn from Bale. Finds Gundogan. Rashford. Fernandes. Ball comes in, Ramos with clearance away. Savic heads it to replace Lacazette, Lacazette, back to Lacazette, Marcelo. Tackle from Sterling, but referee said play on. I thought it was a foul as well, personally. It's a free kick here to Rionegro. Which Pjanic will put in. Suarez heads it to Savic. Savic will put the ball in and Suarez tries to get on it but can't. Fernandes, Ozil, Sterling, Kyle Walker, Ramsey, Sterling, Ozil, Sterling. Ball comes in. He's right for the back post, but he's missed it. Courtois with the goal kick. So Suarez tries to find Ericsson with a nice knock on, but just out of his reach, and Handanovic will pick the ball up. Coman, Savic, Suarez to Orjazola, Savic, Suarez, Lacazette, Ericsson, Suarez. Ericsson shoots and it's a great save from Handanovic. Pjanic puts the corner in and it's Suarez with a great save from Handanovic. Ball was cleared away. Fucking fantastic save from Handanovic. Good header from Suarez, but Handanovic matches it. Ericsson tries to put the ball in, Sterling gets a block on it and Ozil pick the ball up. Lucas Hernandez, Ramsey, Sterling, Coman. Bale picks his pocket, or tries to, but Coman keeps the ball. Coman to Marcelo, Coman now, Naldo, Ericsson, Marcelo, Naldo, Marcelo, Coman. Try to find Lacazette, but Walker's there to intercept. Gundogan trying to find Sterling, but Marcelo gets to the ball first. Pass over hit. Ramos. Ball comes off Bale and Sterling will pick the ball up, but the ball comes off Coman off the loose Gundogan pass into Banfield throwing. Kyle Walker with the throw-in. Find Sterling. Ozil. Kyle Walker. Puts the ball in and it's Rashford by himself and he heads it past Courtois. And Rashford still keeping Benzema outside. Grabbing his second goal, I think. Good header there from Rashford. Good ball in actually. Beating Courtois. Lacazette now as Rionegro kicks off after the goal. Coman, Pjanic, Savic, Pjanic, Odriozola, Suarez, Walker with a good header away, Sanchez to Gundogan, Ozil, Sterling, Bale, Sterling, Bale, Sterling finds Gundogan, Ramsey, Ozil, Rashford, Lucas Hernandez, Ozil, back to Ramsey, Ozil, good tackle from Savic, Odriozola gets the ball away, Pjanic tries to get the ball away but it's hassled, but still Rionegro push forward, Odriozola's got a space here, Maguire, Savic, and the ball's cleared away. Ball comes in from the corner and Rashford with a good header away. Coman, Odriozola, Bale, Ozil, Bale, Ramsey, Gundogan, Rashford, Lucas Hernandez, and that is half time. Been a good half so far. Hello. Even half. The moment Ricky kicks off here in the second half. Ramsey finds Ozil. Rashford to Ozil. Good turn left from Bale. It's Rashford who tries to find the ball into the box. It's a corner. And it's Coman who heads the corner away. Gundogan finds Maguire. Inside to Ramsey, and it's Sterling. He tries to play on or shoot under Courtois. Courtois gets down quick and makes a good save. Gundogan outwides to Rashford. Lucas Hernandez. Bale. Out muscled by Naldo, and Naldo cleared the ball away for throwing. Bale finds Lucas Hernandez, Rashford, Bale. Ball comes in, it's a dangerous ball as well from Bale, but no Madrid player can get the end of it. Courtois holding up the ball there, basically kicks it straight to Real Madrid. Ramsey to Gundogan, Ozil, Sterling, Walcott, back to Sterling. And ball goes out for a corner here for Madrid. Both teams making a sub here. Matic's coming off for Coman and Gundogan's going off for Fabregas. Excuse me. He comes to the Madrid corner. Rashford at near post, and it's a great save from Courtois, tipping over the bar. Bale again into the corner. And Matic this time heads it away. Lucas Hernandez spins the ball, finds it to Maguire, Fabregas to Ramsey. Lucas Hernandez. Rashford puts the ball in, it's going a bit wide. It's Kyle Walker tries to find Bale. And Ramos clears the ball away. We come again. Fabregas. Hernandez. Rashford. Ball comes in, Naldo heads it away. Lacazette. Ericsson. Lacazette. Suarez. Odriozola. Pjanic. Back to Odriozola. And try to put the ball in, but it's a great block from Rashford. Sanchez out wide to Walker. Ramsey. Fabregas. Sterling. Low ball and Savic clears away. Suarez. Dive from Hernandez and he'll win the ball and it's played to Sanchez. Free kick here to Madrid. Well, Kyle Walker's been injured. That's going to be a massive loss for Kyle, as the only other fullback he's got is Ashley Cole. It'll be interesting to see how Ashley Cole actually plays. He's just going to have a few games here, it seems. Suarez puts the ball in, it's going net back post, and it's a fantastic clearance here from Sterling. Bale heads it to Fabregas. Bale to Sterling. Bale out wide to Ramsey. Lucas Hernandez inside to Fabregas. Ramsey. Fabregas. Ozil. Bale. Fabregas. Out wide Fabregas to Kyle Walker. Fabregas. Ramsey shoots and it's straight at Courtois. Sanchez to Ramsey. Sterling. Ozil. Bale. Bale puts the ball in, it's headed away by Odriozola. That's an ambitious shot from Ramsey. Shaw has to palm it away to a corner. That's like 35 yards out or so. I'm going to keep it on target, it's a bit too powerful for Courtois to hold. And Stones on for Odriozola as Bale puts the ball in. Almost heads it away, only as far as Sterling. Rashford, back to Sterling. Pjanic, Stones, Ericsson. Suarez, Ericsson. Stones to Suarez. Naldo, Pjanic. Stones. Savic, Ericsson. And here, that's a foul surely, yes it is. Going to be a Negro here. Nick last minute draw. You see Ashley Cole come on for Kyle Walker. It's Pjanic to call a free kick or so and it's over. And Pjanic could have made himself an absolute hero there if he nabbed that free kick and put it in the top corner, but it hasn't. It scores Real Madrid to win here 1-0. Madrid will do good to be first, or at least joint with first or near first after that win. It's put pressure on Spurs later as well in the last game off the stream. Man of the match will go to Carl Walker with an 8.5. It's a shame you're injured in for Real Madrid, considering you got man of the match. I think you got the assist to Rashford's goal. But now we move on to the next game, and this is probably one of the biggest games, or the biggest game of the week actually, in terms of the table. We got Ohod and Bray, his re-enlightened team, with performed well recently against Manchester United, and Ryan, who again have been performing very well recently. And it's 5th place Ohod versus 4th place United. This game's definitely have a massive impact on the top half of the league table. Ohod have led the league before, and United have come very close, but haven't yet reached the pinnacle of the top of the league. I know Ryan and Billy have had a bit of banter in the past about the teams and stuff, each other's teams and whatnot, so the match is definitely going to be interesting for sure. Both these teams did take part in the gamble, and I'll show you who they got in a sec.
Number 22, Arturo Vidal. Number 10,
so we got Ohod Club, and Billy won David Academia, the Future Stars Ultimate Team version. And you go to the left back with Cannavaro right back, with the team unchanged from their 3-1 win over Wimbledon. And Manchester United coming in off a 1-1 draw with the team in the previous game, Real Madrid. And Ryan walked in with also a future star player, Jordan Sancho. Comes in at right wing. Even Son get dropped to the bench, and Griezmann is the person that Ryan sacrificed, or gambled I should say, to get Sancho. The team remains unchanged. Both teams playing the same formation as well. It's be interesting to see how players' tactics and whatnot turn out, or managers' tactics I should say turn out. Ronaldo plays the ball to Messi to kick us off here. Vidal, tailed by Jesus Rodriguez. Vidal to Iniesta, Messi to Vidal. Alexis Sanchez to Vidal, Ronaldo. Finds Messi in a bit of space already, and it's 1-0 straight away. What a goal for Messi, beating De Gea. And Messi finally showing up for Billy in his new position at Cam. And beating De Gea, putting it top bins. He had loads of space, Messi. United's defence was still asleep, I think. From the kick-off. And Messi only needs an inch really. What a finish that was as well. And 4 minutes in, Ohod go 1-0 up.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Let's see if United can bounce back with no, they can't, with Jesus giving the ball away. Dybala finds Ronaldo. The fridge, good interception there. Vidal. Tar to Cannavaro. Back to Tar. Tongan. Run to Messi. Iniesta. Dybala intercepts the pass from Alonso. Alonso makes a tackle and clears the ball away. Dybala throws it to Cannavaro. Puts the ball in, and it's Di Fridge who heads it away. Sancho heads it to Jesus. James Rodriguez, Sancho, Modric, Sancho. Modric, good ball to James Rodriguez, who tries to find Jesus, but Neto is coming to collect and will beat Jesus to the ball. We'll kick the ball out and find Alexis Sanchez. Vidal to Tar. Vidal to Sanchez. Good ball there, or good overlap from Calabria, who finds Ronaldo. Sanchez. Back to Ronaldo, back to Sanchez. Ball's taking a touch, and it's Messi, and it's just wide, and Messi looking to grab another goal and make it 2-15. Just couldn't keep that shot on target. And De Gea wishes to go wide for a goal kick. De Gea will play it short to Skriniar now. Bray. Good ball to Madrid. Good simple. Skriniar to Pogba. James Rodriguez. Out wide to Marcos Alonso. Back into Rodriguez. Alonso inside again to Modric. Jesus. Rodriguez. Jesus. Rodriguez. Attack from Alexis Sanchez, Iniesta, Ronaldo, Fidel, Messi, Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldo, Iniesta, Van Sanchez. And it's a good attack from Roberto to force the corner. That bar is saying over the corner now. It's Ronaldo and it's off the line from Alonso. And Alonso proving still that he's a key player for United. It's Messi and it's Dybala, and it's Dybala who shoots, and it's a De Gea with a great save. It's a lovely flick on from Messi to Dybala, and Dybala took it well. It's a great shot as well, but De Gea does well to get his hands onto it. Also another corner. Dybala, it's no post for Ronaldo, but it's going to the side netting. United can get a second to rest and relax. Alonso to Pogba. James to Alonso. Back to James. Jesus, lovely little pass to Martial. Martial finds Sancho. He finds Jesus, and it's 1-1. A lovely build-up play from Raed, and Jesus grabs his third of the season. And it's a game on here. Lovely ball from Sancho actually to find Jesus, who puts it past Neto. Expecting Sancho to shoot himself. We're showing great vision there. A lovely little layoff to Jesus, who beats Neto in goal. And we're all square here in Saudi Arabia. Fidel, Iniesta, Messi, Dybala. Last time these two teams played, it was a 2-1 win to United. So we'll see if Lionel will strike twice here for United, or if Billy can get his team to perform and make the result the other way around. Martial to Alonso. Alonso with a good early ball in, but straight to Neto. Neto for the kick out finds Pogba. Modric to Alonso. Good interception from Fidel. Cannavaro. Good ball to Messi. Fidel back to Messi. My throat is killing me at the moment. Modric. Finds Rodriguez. Sancho. Modric. James. Pogba. Interception from Cannavaro. Dybala finds Fidel and it's Messi. Ronaldo. Alexis Sanchez back to Ronaldo. Dybala. He needs to shoot and it's just over. Rodriguez. Jesus, and it's wasted a chance from Jesus. Pogba with
Referee has
the wins
indicated
the header.
there will be a minimum of
Rodriguez
3
to Bray.
minutes
Rodrigue.
added time.
Pogba. Martial. Puts the ball in and it's Sancho at back post, but Neto. Iniesta. And that's ended half. Good attacking first half of both teams, and Sancho opened up chance just before half time to put United ahead, but straight at Neto. But I'm sure Billy will be loving the attacking football that his team's performing so far. I know recently, well before he changed his formation back to the 4-3-3, he was a bit annoyed about his team not attacking well. It's a great tackle from Vertonghen there on Jesus, but not enough, and Jesus will win the ball back. Sancho. Roberto finds James Rodriguez. And the ball kind of finds his way into the box, but Fidel heads it away. Messi to Ronaldo. Messi to Sanchez. And just the good ball to Messi who shoots, and he puts it past De Gea, and Messi makes it 2-1. And Messi grabs his second of the game. And I was expecting Messi to pass, to be fair. Late off to Ronaldo. But I was also weren't too sure where that pass was going, if it was going to Ronaldo or Messi, but Messi took it and takes his first time and puts it past De Gea. I'm sure Billy will be loving the fact that Messi's finally grabbing goals for him, and that makes it 4 for Messi, I think, this season. 4 or 5.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
United kick us off here after the goal. There's a lot of time left. Could Messi get a hat-trick? Definitely in contention too, because Ohod have been attacking well, and Ronaldo's through here and finds Dybala at back post, so it's not Dybala, it's Sanchez. He tries to hit it cross goal, but De Gea snags out the air. Alonso to Modric. Roberto to Modric. Iniesta with a tackle. And the ball goes out for a throw-in. We've got a United sub coming on. Son's coming on for Martial.
Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Heung-min Son.
Roberto throws it back to Skriniar. Modric. Pogba to Modric. Rodriguez. Jesus. Son. Alonso back to Son. Neto with a tip out. Just gets his fingertips on it, and Fidel helps Neto with the clearance away. Son does well to keep the ball on, but kind of forward, pick his pocket and play it to Dybala. Inside to Iniesta. It's a great ball from Iniesta to find Dybala, who's going to outpace Roberto here. Still Roberto to Alonso, more side of the field Wayne. Skriniar off to head away from the course. Son heads it to Rodriguez. Alonso to Pogba. Alonso's been hassled here. De Vrij, Pogba, De Vrij. Back to De Gea. Roberto to Modric. Sancho to Jesus. Rodriguez, Sancho. Rodriguez to Pogba. Good tap from Iniesta. Dybala plays it to Ronaldo. Messi. Fidel to Sanchez. Sanchez to Messi, and Messi trying to find Ronaldo, but Ronaldo not quick enough, and De Gea read it well. Tar to Vertonghen, who will find Iniesta. Dybala back to Iniesta. Dybala. Tackled by Alonso. Son helping out in defence. Runs Alonso and it's Skriniar and Pogba to Alonso. And well, this is good possession for United. It's in the back corner of their field. They need to push forward. Or back corner of the half. They need to push forward. Modric, Roberto, Skriniar, Modric, Roberto, Modric, Pogba, Calabria, Ronaldo, heads it to Sanchez. It's Messi and he lays off for Fidel and it hits Skriniar right in the dick. It's Messi and Messi gets a hat-trick. I'm sure Billy would be more than happy to see that happen. Fidel hits Skriniar right in the penis. And Fidel heads it to Messi, who scores an extraordinary overhead kick to put the ball past De Gea and makes it 3-1. And Messi, the second player in the FFL to grab a hat-trick after Mbappe for Roma early in the season. And Roma, Ohod I should say, sorry, looking to hunt down the league leaders, and they're on a team on a mission after being revitalised and is back in the 4-3-3 formation. Sancho, 3 nights, trying to get something going. Rodriguez, Modric, back to Rodriguez, Pogba, Modric, shoots and it's wide and it's getting desperate now for United. So looking to make a sub here. The Python faces. Vertonghen, Tar, Messi, Vertonghen, Diffridge with a touch to hat Rodriguez, Pogba to Skriniar, Bray to Alonso, Modric to Alonso, to Pogba, and that's it. United take a heavy loss here, 3-1 to Ohod. And that would be the match ball to Messi, second person to pick up an FFL match ball. I'm sure Billy would be laughing and rub his hands at the fact that Messi's performing well finally. And I'm sure who will go next. Oh, an interesting game. Oh, we feel who they got. The ball's flowing in here, what the fuck, in the background. Oh, we feel we'll play in the post later. Or post you've seen, see this link. Shout out to that levitating ball. Messi's a magician. And just for conversation. Just to clarify, I should have said, Messi picks up the man of the match as well. 10 shots to 4, Jesus. And now we see Steve's Bray Wonders versus Owen's Banfield. Yeah, that'd be alright, yeah. Sixth place Banfield, 6th place Bray, sorry, against 14th place Banfield. Bray coming in from the 2-0 loss against Rionegro. Banfield coming in again in a 2-1 loss against Liverpool. Bray hit a really bad one as of late. Leading the league and led it for a good few weeks. But now currently sitting 6th after 3 losses on the trot. Banfield currently 14th, but you never know. Banfield, they could come out and play okay, or they could come out and dominate you 4-1. So I thought, or Betty and beat you 3-0. Be interesting to see how Banfield turn up today. Bray Wanderers, new guy Christian Fieri up front. Comes in for Cavani. It's a small change in formation actually for these lads. Same players but different lineup. 4-1-2-1-2. Kante, CDM, Koke, Hazard out wide, Di Maria at Cam, and Fieri and Aguero. Dangerous front two up front. And Owen didn't take part in the gamble. He does have a new player, that being Luis Figo at Cam. There was a end of transfer window draw which I done last night, and the reward was Luis Figo, which Owen won. So I'm going to sit in there at Cam, ahead of Barretto, who had a poor game last game. And Sane, Figo and Dembele is a dangerous three.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Or Twinific can game himself involved in the game today. Could be a dangerous front four for Banfield. Ray wants to kick us off here. Di Maria. Out wide to Hazard. Fieri. McCarthy for tackling. Kevin Clark. McCarthy. Brady to Witzel. McCarthy. Tries to find Dembele, but Alabas there to break up, and Hazard will play it to Kante. Di Maria. Laporte. Finds Aguero, but Brady's there to break it up, and Witzel will place it to Clark. Coleman. McCarthy. Clark to McCarthy. Witzel. Pumps the ball forward for Ortunovic, who heads it on, and it's Addison who catch the ball. Quite easy with Aguero. Ortunovic to Figo. Figo finds Sane. Sane puts the ball in, it's Ortunovic and David Luiz there to break it up. Piszczek takes a awful touch but clears it away, or retains it and clears it away. Sane finds Ortunovic, and Laporte gets a leg on the cross and it's gone out for a corner. Brady with the corner. Hazard with the clearance. McCarthy heads it to Clark. Brady to Witzel. Coleman back to Witzel. Coleman. Side to McCarthy. Brady. Sane. Good tackle on Piszczek. It's the Banfield throwing. Banfield put a good early pressure on there. Figo back to Brady. Never thought I'd say that in my life. And Ortunovic heads it to Addison. It's a simple catch for Addison after the header on goal from Ortunovic. Aguero to Kante. Aguero. Loose the ball to Sane. Witzel. Duffy. To Dembele. Coleman. McCarthy. Brady. McCarthy. Witzel. McCarthy. Witzel. McCarthy. Witzel. Brady puts the ball in, it's going back post, and it's Alaba has to head it away. Corner again from Brady. Going near post, Sané's on it, and it's straight at Addison. Addison rolls out to Piszczek. Piszczek finds Di Maria. Finds Aguero, made a good one here. Puts the ball in. It's fallen to Hazard after the deflection from the pass from Dembele. Christian Fieri now. Puts the ball in, and it's Duffy who gets ahead of Di Maria, heads out for a goal kick there. That's a corner, I can say. Okay, plays it short to Hazard. He puts the ball in, Duffy beats Fieri. Hazard again. And it's a Brady heads it away. Fieri heads it towards goal, but it's straight at Westwood. And Westwood will kick it downfield. Turnovic heads it to Witzel. McCarthy. Or Turnovic, Figo. Finds Sane. Tries to find Figo, but ball comes off Figo actually. But Alaba heads it away to Di Maria. Kante to Piszczek. Di Maria, Koke, Piszczek, Di Maria, Koke. Guerrero. Koke. Guerrero. Finds no, Koke gonna pick it ball up, and the ball comes in, and it's Coleman who gets a head on it, just. Ball comes in, Duffy heads it away. Artunovic. Figo. Dembele. Ball comes in deep. Piszczek. Clip the ball. Alaba heads it to Hazard. Di Maria. Kante. Back to Di Maria. Hazard. Ball comes in. It's Brady heads it away. Koke. Kante. Hazard. Ball comes in again. Duffy heads it to McCarthy. Figo. Whistle. Good ball to Sane. When I puts the ball in, and it's Alaba will play it very calmly down and pass it out to Piszczek. And that's the end of the first half. Another tight game. The first game was tight with Bray was only winning 1-0. Banfield's getting a bit of the shots actually against Bray so far. We'll see what happens in the second half if Banfield kick on off here. Duffy finds Figo. McCarthy, Witzel finds Artunovic who gives the ball to Alaba. Piszczek to Kante. Koke to Kante. Piszczek to Kante. Piszczek finds David Luiz. Kante. Di Maria to Guerrero. Back to Di Maria. It's Hazard. It's offside, I think. Or is it a goal kick? It's offside, yeah. Or it's just offside, and he is. Westwood kicks the ball downfield from the free kick. Kante heads it to Witzel. Dembele. Figo. Runs Dembele. Out wide to Coleman who puts the ball in and Alaba heads it away. Wayward's defence doing well to keep the ball away from Addison. Alaba to Kante. David Luiz. Alaba. Kante inside to Di Maria, who's coming deep to pick the ball up. Aguero. Lose the ball to Duffy though. Bit reckless that. Dembele to Coleman. Also going to find Figo out wide. Oh, Figo puts the ball in, so in this Whistle though for himself, fell it underneath Alisson's legs he was. Kante to Fieri. Aguero. Kante. Kante. There's Hazard. There, Hazard. Good ball to Christian Fieri, and Christian Fieri grabs his debut goal for Bray Wanderers. And Steve gambling Coutinho to get at the player. He got Fieri. Coleman has scored. Great ball from Hazard to be fair. Fieri does well to pick the ball up and take it first time past Kieran Westwood. Underneath Westwood's arm. And while Banfield, I think, probably had a few better chances. Everyone's take the lead here. Iron Woodman's coming for Koke for Bray Wanderers as well. Woodman barely gets a game, so it's interesting to see what he can do with the half hour or so he has to play. Hazard. I need to sneeze. I can feel it coming on. Adama puts the ball in and he's offside though. We have Cavani coming on for Aguero. And Figo going off for Hendrick. Surprising change from Banfield side. Adama. Hazard. Kante. Fieri. Hazard to Fieri. Hazard. Kante. Tries to put the ball in, doesn't. Coleman. Dembele. McCarthy. Whistle. Raed heads it along to Sane. Whistle. Duffy. Whistle. Duffy. Whistle. Hendrick. It's fallen to Brady, puts it back post, and Adama heads it back to Hendrick, or Brady or so. Ball goes out for a throw in. Ball comes off for Tvinovic, actually wins the ball back. Lays off to Witsel. Sane being held by Robin. The ball to Kante. Alaba. Di Maria to Hazard. Di Maria. And Iron Robin. Fieri to Liverpool. Robin. Robin gets the ball from Piszczek. Tries to put the ball within, but Brady's there to stop that. Sane. Tackle by Piszczek. Robin. Kante. Piszczek. Robin to Di Maria. Iron was pulled in, and Duffy heads it away. It's a Banfield sub coming on. Ashley Young's coming on for Willie Brady. And the ball comes in from Hazard, and it's Clark who heads it away, and it's fast Di Maria who shoots, and Westwood has to tip it over for another corner. Hazard puts the ball in again, and Ashley Young heads it away. Hendrick to Witsel. McCarthy back to Witsel. McCarthy, Hendrick, Tvinovic, McCarthy, Hendrick. Tvinovic to Hendrick. Dembele puts the ball in, but Piszczek tries to clear it away, but actually keeps it somehow behind him. Iron Robin does well keep the ball in play though. Plays it inside to Di Maria, Cavani, Kante, back to Laporte. Piszczek. Di Maria. Good turn there from Fieri. Does well, plays to find Robin. And Robin's going to put the ball back in maybe. Plays go back to Kante. Robin puts the ball in this time and Clark will head it away. And that is the full time, and Bray Wanderers do the double against Banfield, both games winning 1-0. It's a tight game, that. Very tight game. Last time it was Aguero, and this time it's a Fieri. Ian Hazard get a man of the match. Banfield not getting a shot action in the second half. We come to the final game, which we see league leaders Spurs, which is a phrase never said in my life, against Damien and Mel's America Di Cardi.
Possible lineup today. Number 1, Manuel Neuer. Number 19.
So Spurs did take part in the gamble, America didn't.
Number 6, Vincent.
And actually Spurs got David Trezeguet.
Number 26, Ruben.
And it's an interesting lineup from Cam this week actually. So you've got Neuer in goal, you've got back four, Bonucci, Company, Loftus-Cheek and Danny Rose. So Cheek playing centre back. Rakitic, Royce, Dembele, Dele Alli and Kane and Trezeguet at front, which is a dangerous combination. We just see how they play actually, Trezeguet and Kane together. From America, same lineup in the draw against Napoli in last game. Spurs current in of a 4-1 win over Roma. America playing the 4-2-2-2 again.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And Tottenham to kick us off here in the final game of the stream. Loftus-Cheek at centre back, so a strange choice I must admit. We'll see if it works for Cam. Cam's made some interesting choices so far this season. They've all worked out for him so far. So David Trezeguet back to, or Daniel was raring to shoot, and great interception there. Bonucci to Trezeguet, back to Bonucci, Rakitic, Bonucci, Dembele to Trezeguet. Just the ball in, hits Thiago Silva in the arm, and Kim Pepe will clear the ball away. Trezeguet with the throw-in. They're going to go back to Bonucci. Royce intercepted by Neymar. Lukaku finds Uber. And Dogbia to Gomez, trying to find Lukaku. He's going to have the pace to almost get ahead of Company, but can't. Danny Rose is back in the team after being out of injury. And I'm sure Cam's glad to see him back at left back. Royce to Dele Alli. Dembele. Royce to Rakitic, Dele Alli to Kane. Rakitic to Kane, it's David Trezeguet back to Harry Kane. Kondogbia does well to pick Kane's pocket there. Birmingham trying to find Lukaku, but it's a good block there from Loftus-Cheek. Trezeguet to Dele Alli. They're trying to find Danny Rose, but Gomez is there to clear the ball away for a throw-in. Rose throws it to Rakitic, back to Rose. Rose puts the ball in, and it's Dele Alli, and it's a good save from Herdaki. We'll kick the ball out to Uber. And Dogbia to Gomez. Lukaku. Tony Cruz, I don't know who that ball was aimed at, I think it's Gomez, but it's nowhere near it. Loftus Cheek, back to Neuer. Loftus Cheek, Company. Loftus Cheek, back to Neuer, Company. Weiss to Company. And Tottenham playing French footballer. Dele Alli to Dembele. Alli to Trezeguet. Got tackled from Cruz. Lost one with the ball. Lukaku. Neymar. Neymar puts the ball in, trying to find Aubameyang. It's played by Danny Rose. But Ndombele picked the ball up in his shoe and Dele Alli does well to block it. Trezeguet to Kane. Rakitic. Dele Alli. Ruiz. Turner from Rakitic. Danny Rose to Rakitic. Ruiz. Trezeguet to Dembele. Ruiz. Dele Alli. Inside to Rakitic. Turner from Danny Rose. Almost lets it go to play but doesn't. Rakitic to Rose. Rose puts the ball in and Harry Kane could have gambled and also have a goal but didn't, and Hidaki will pick the ball up. Lukaku loses the ball there to the Spurs defence. Trezeguet gets the ball to Kane, it's a free kick. Against Trezeguet, I thought it was 4 years ago. Trezeguet getting booked in his first game. I thought I was knowing all that personally myself, but with us otherwise. And Kimpembe will take the free kick and kick it to Rakitic. Trezeguet to Ruiz, back to Trezeguet, Ruiz. Bonucci. Dele Alli. Shoots, and it's a good save at near post for Hidaki. Rakitic with the corner. Ruiz comes close, but Neymar gets away. Company. Ruiz puts the ball in and Hidaki punches it away. And Aubameyang kicks it to Kondogbia, who finds Lukaku. Cruz. Kondogbia to Cruz. Thiago Silva. Cruz to Gomez. Rose to Dele Alli. Gomez to Aubameyang. Aubameyang shoots from distance and it's a good catch from Neuer. Aubameyang for that top corner. Off to Cheek to Rakitic. Danny Rose, Rakitic. Kane. Ruiz, Trezeguet. Dembele. Bonucci to Ruiz. Dembele to Dele Alli. Bonucci. Dembele, Ruiz, Bonucci. Bonucci. Ruiz, Bonucci. Puts the ball in and Thiago Silva clears it away. Bonucci heads it to Ruiz and no, he's not going to put the ball in. It'll be half time. First half was pretty much all Spurs, really. Possession wise anyways, Jesus Christ, 72% possession of 28. But if both had 2 shots. Strange game in this one. And then Murray kick us off here in the second half. Thiago Silva puts the ball forward to Neymar. Cruz. Kondogbia. Gomez. Neymar. Jordi Alba. It's off the cheek who heads it away. Cruz though. Neymar comes off Company. Trezeguet plays it to Dembele. Dele Alli. Kane. That wide to Danny Rose. Rakitic. Dele Alli to Kane. Trezeguet. And Danny Rose. Dele Alli. Rakitic. And it's Dortmund who heads it away. Hideki put in faith in his defenders to clear it. Neymar play it to Cruz. Dobbio. No, Rakitic gets ahead of him. Royce. Comes inside, finds Dele Alli. Rakitic back to Dele Alli. Cruz. Lukaku hits it to Kondogbia. Cruz. Good ball over the top to find Neymar. Now he's going to put the ball in potentially. Does, and it's a corner. Comes off Royce. So substitution here for America. Allen's coming on for Gomez. That's a strange change. Cruz puts the ball in, and Rakitic beats Aubameyang to the ball there. The ball goes out for a throw-in. So Tottenham change now. Got Morata coming off of Trezeguet. Morata did score in the last game, to be fair, so we'll see what happens there. Cruz to Neymar. Aubameyang. Neymar. Aubameyang, good ball to find Jordi Alba, who's looking in the back post to find Allen, and it's come off the post. That's fantastic play there from America, and Allen's unlucky to hit the post there. It's a fantastic ball for Neymar. Fantastic ball from Aubameyang to Neymar as well. Kane finds Morata, Dembele. Rakitic to Kane, Dele Alli. Morata back to Dele Alli. Now it's Royce. Bonucci, Morata, the ball to Dembele, it's Bonucci. It's near post, it's Kempepe who heads it away. Lukaku. Allen. Aubameyang. Off the cheek to Bonucci. Royce. Company. Dele Alli. Danny Rose. Harry Kane to Dembele. Danny Rose. Royce. Dembele. Danny Rose. Ball comes off. It's come off Allen. It's a throw in Spurs. Kane heads it to Rakitic. Dele Alli. Allen, no, it's not Allen, it's Thiago Silva just lunge through Dele Alli and it's biased. He referee didn't call for a foul. I'm sure Thiago Silva's going to get booked after that. They're bringing Lukaku, Aubameyang to Neymar. Lukaku out wide. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Bonucci, good tackle and keeps the ball in play. Oh, Rakitic's giving the ball straight away to Neymar. And it's a ball in, but can't find Lukaku, and Aubameyang isn't quick enough to get there. Which is another phrase you don't often hear, is Aubameyang not quick enough. Cruz to Kondogbia, back to Cruz. Allen. Good ball to Lukaku, who shoots, and it's a good save from Neuer. Lukaku was hustled by Royce of all people at the end there. Royce playing a centre back. I think he might be, you know. Off his cheeks, push forward a little bit. I don't care what Cam's doing with his team, but whatever he's doing, he's working. And then Kondogbia, Kempepe, push the ball forwards to Loftus Cheek. Company to Rakitic. Company to Rakitic again. Royce, Rose, I should say. Loftus Cheek, Rakitic, Dele Alli. Kane. Rakitic, back to Kane. Good attack from Kimmich. And no booking for Silva, I'm surprised there. But Gary Cahill coming on for Marco Reus now, yeah, Marco Reus did fall into centre back. And Fellaini's coming on for Kondogbia. Danny Rose. Rakitic to Dembele. Rakitic out wide to Kane. Kimmich blocks both crossing attempts. Allen tries to get the ball away but fails miserably. Rose to Kane. And it's coming in, it's Dembele. It's a great save from Hideki. Dembele, one of the top scorers of the league still. almost showed why, but it's a fantastic save from Madaki, keeping America in the game still. And it's Rakitic for the ball in. Pepe heads it away. Lost his cheek to Company. Rakitic.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum
Ball's in. It's Kane! And Kane's going to win it for Spurs surely in the 90th minute. And Kane getting his 8th for the season, and I think taking top spot in the top scorers. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be annoyed at America. And David Milk's a draw against Spurs would have been fantastic for the teams below him. But Kane's pulled out, something have his arse here after a good cross in. See if America can get some reply just before the end of the game. Allen, for late, no, they're not going to have. And America lose 1-0 with Spurs. And Spurs showing why they're currently top of the league with a win like that. Man of the match will go to Rakitic on 8.6. And that's the end of the stream. I'll see you next time for match day 18. And until then, hope I'm feeling better.